When starting a novel, the first thing you want to do is build your characters. I'm Meredith Bond, and I'm a book coach here to help you get started writing your book. All books start out with something called a kernel idea. That's the most basic question that is asked, the one that starts you thinking, hey, I need to write a book about that. It's the that. It's usually in the form of a what if, but it doesn't have to be. The idea can come from seeing some fantastic view, from seeing an interesting person, or even just reading the news. It truly doesn't matter where the idea comes from. What's important is what you do with it when it hits you. The very first thing I do when I get an idea for a story is to write it down. I sit and I write down everything I can think about of this story. Sometimes it's really a rough plot outline. Sometimes it's the person, the main character. Once I've got the kernel idea down, I get started on what I believe is the most important part of any story, the characters. Some people think the most important thing is the plot, what happens in the story. But actually, while the plot can be really fun and interesting, we're all people, and people connect with characters. So what will really keep your readers turning those pages is the desire to find out what happens to the people in your story. Most of the time, although certainly not all the time, the protagonist is the hero of the story. So what's the difference between a protagonist and a hero? Well, the protagonist, originally in ancient Greek drama, was the chief player or the lead actor. But that's not always the hero. A hero is a type of protagonist, but a protagonist doesn't need to be the hero. A hero is someone who rises above what's expected of them, what they think that they can do, and they do better. Literally, the hero is someone who is willing to sacrifice their own needs on behalf of others. The word comes from the Greek to protect and to serve. So, what are the characteristics of a hero? First of all, they need to be likable. We are going to spend a lot of time with this person, so we'd really better like them. And wanting to be their friend is also a plus. They need to be, of course, strong and brave, and usually they're larger than life. They have charisma. What's really nice is when they've also got a sense of humor and are sympathetic. We need to be able to relate to these people. Being multifaceted is a plus. Like Shrek says, they need to be like an onion with layers. And finally, heroes need to have fuzzy socks. Fuzzy socks means that warm, comforting feeling that you get on a cold winter's day when you pull on a pair of fuzzy socks and you just feel good. That is the way a hero should make you feel when you are reading about them. So, your protagonist, within the very first few pages of your story, must create sympathy within your reader. To do so, they should have at least two of the following: misfortune, they should be in jeopardy or under a threat of loss, be likable, be funny, or be powerful. And by powerful, I don't mean it could be politically powerful, or it could be magically powerful, or financially powerful. However you want powerful to mean. But most importantly, the hero needs to have a goal. We need to know what that goal is, why they have it, their motivation, and we need to be able to see as things get in the way of the character trying to achieve that goal. so that we can cheer that hero on and be satisfied at the end when they achieve the goal, or disappointed when they don't. We need to be able to see the conflict. Now, goal, motivation, and conflict, or GMC as it's called, is a huge topic all on of its own, and I'll cover that in another video. So for right now, that's the end of this video. I will be posting videos every other week. And next time, we'll talk about goal, motivation, and conflict, and why it's essential, if you know almost nothing else about the rest of the book you are planning to write, that you absolutely need to know the GMC of your hero. So thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to learn more about me and my book coaching services, please click the link below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much.